I feel like the indie world is so underrated in the pop world, because I feel like a lot of times, like, they're either really big pop songs that just aren't marketed well, or they're just like, there's like one or two things that could have been changed, like, to make it really big. And so if I can bring like the best of both worlds, like, that's what I'm into doing. I want to work with people who have like a built-in fan base, or they're really hustling, like Wiz. Like when I got with Wiz, I'm like, look, this dude is moving 500,000 units in like one day of a mixtape. I went to his show and there was 3,000 kids there before he had a song on Top 40 radio, you know? And it's just like, I want to work with people, like, those people interest me. I don't want to work with anyone unless they're doing their shit dope on their own. In the indie world, they're like, oh, I don't want to go pop, and I don't want to do this, and I feel like that's the only thing that holds people back sometimes, you know. And it's just, and I respect everyone, you know. I'll still work, you know, I still work with Naeem to this day, you know. I still work with Santi to this day, you know. And I love working on you know, I love working on that type of music as well. And it's really, you know, it's free, because you get to do anything you want in both genres, and it's cool to be able to jump from one to another. And I still enjoy doing remixes, you know. I hate studios. The way studios work, like, it's always like very sterile, and like, it's just no fun going into the studios. Like, I feel like I'm in a doctor's office half the time. I mean, since I was a kid, I used to just make music in my room, and then when I got my first place in New York, I would just make music in my room. It's always been in my room. I don't want to use a regular keyboard, because like, some kid in Milwaukee made a beat with that same exact sound. Like, and like, when I'm using a regular keyboard, I'm fucking with the sound a lot, because I don't ever want someone to be like, oh, I know where that's from. That's what we did, like all the Kesha stuff on, and like all the Katy Perry stuff. Like, this one keyboard, like, it was like $10, and you couldn't even play it. If anyone were to call me in that I've worked with before, like if Naeem called me in and he's like, look, dude, I really need to do a song, I'll be there in a heartbeat, man. I don't care. It's not about the money. It's about making dope music, and it's about stuff that, it's about music that makes you feel a certain way. Like, even like, though Naeem hasn't put out anything in a while, like, I went to one of his shows, like, in DC, actually, like 3 or 4 months ago, with like the Death Set and like Ninja Sonic, and like, kids are going crazy, and it's like, I live for that shit. I live for kids just like going nuts, and like, music's so loud you can barely hear what the hell is going on. People are dancing all over, like, and that's the type of stuff that makes me want to make music, you know. Disco. She's a gangster.